happening, everybody? What's happening? Welcome. Here we go. I got T-Threat all lined up. And Leaf, I want you to know that my favorite dinosaur is T-Threat. Without a doubt. Thanks for asking. I hope you like T-Threat too. Yeah. So I watched back yesterday's live and I was reading the comments. And so the sound, the trickling water sound is the fish tank. You can also hear T-Threat. Also, there's a window right behind the camera. So when June comes up and tries to come in this room, that's how she's not knocking the camera over, because she's outside. Also, guess what I know now? You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Who comes on and tries to tell a funny story and then can't tell the story because he doesn't know the words to the story? I kept wanting to say, you get what you get, and you don't say, I knew that wasn't right. I just really, honestly, I'm so sorry I couldn't remember it. Thank you, everybody, for your help. I'm going to need that from time to time. You know this. Make sure you stretch. So today is chest, triceps, and legs, and we're going to do some awesome stuff. And then I got questions I want to answer and I want to talk about. Oh, I didn't get too far into it today, but I didn't start my watch. My goodness. That's going to be a problem every time, I'm afraid. Whatever. You know what? That's the way it goes. So we're going to do push-ups first. And I always do 3 different kinds, right? I'm going to do some regular push-ups. Then I'm going to move my feet from where they are to a wide stance. And then I'm going to bring my feet back in and I'm going to put my hands in this diamond shape. Every bit of it's good. Are you ready? Let's go. Here we go. Thanks for being here. Okay. Now, same plank position with your body. Just got my feet spread apart. All right. Now, diamond push-ups. And just remember, I didn't mention this yesterday, but always remember that I do 1 set of everything with you here, and then I go back and I do 2 more of everything. So don't overdo it on your first set, wherever you're at. Here we go. So you know the guy in the gym who's always grunting real loud and crazy, and you're like, you walk by and you think, ugh, yeah, yuck. Imagine being in the gym and hearing me getting through a workout and going, oh, 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 that was good. See, I can't be in a gym. There are a lot of reasons I explained yesterday why I'm not doing this in the gym. The truth is I'm not allowed because I make noises. Well, good thing we got lots of exercises we can do and not have to have a gym membership. Thank God for that. Otherwise, what would I do? Wouldn't be able to do a thing. Oh, man. Yeah. Lots of sounds. Lots of noises and sounds. Come on in. Here we go. Incline. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Shoulders. Careful with your shoulders. Putting those down. That's like one of the most dangerous things right there. Just putting the weights down. You don't even think you're trying to do anything. You really hurt yourself. Always keep that in your mind. Okay. Good start. Good start on a Tuesday. Let's go. Is everybody doing this? Are we all motivated? We're doing some good stuff. Here's one that I really like. Ashley, you talked about how we've kind of fallen off on the elevators. We have. I forgot all about them. Sorry. I got notes over here. I'm going to try and keep up with everything that we've started so we can finish what we started. But one of the things I want to do right now is another Ashley suggestion, which I really like, and it's called donkey kicks. So you want to get in a position like I'm in, which kind of looks like a donkey, and you're going to kick. This is really good for growing your butt. And yeah, we are growing our butts. That's part of this. Here you go. You know what I'm feeling? And I don't know if you need to do this or not, but for me to really, really feel it, I almost feel it more if I bring my knee forward a little bit first. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing that, if I bring it forward just a tiny bit and really, really think about what I'm trying to do, which is grow my butt, I feel it more. Speaking of growing butts, oh, and listen, everybody's got a different situation, right? I've been told that I don't have a butt. So I'm trying to change that. You got to do what you got to do, and I got to do what I got to do. So I'm going to do some butt raises right now. All right, remember on these, whether you have a weight or not, or a gallon of milk, or a can of soup as your weight, whatever you may have, When you get to the top, really, really, really feel it in your butt. Yep. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And you know what? You're all gonna be people that I need to thank because you're being very supportive and I appreciate you. One day when I give my I now have a butt acceptance speech, each one of you will be mentioned. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do some tricep stuff. I don't know. For these, I guess I've just gotten comfortable with this angle. Maybe it's because Peter came on and told me that he liked my angles. Thanks, Peter. Oh, goodness. Don't get me started on all that, I guess, right? What a good dude. Gosh. Oh! Excuse me, sir. Is something wrong with you? No? Why? You keep yelling, oh, really loud, and it's scaring the other. You're going to have to leave. I'll do it at home then. Yeah! Yes, yes, yes. So, here's one thing I want to try. This might work. This might work. I think it's going to work. I'm going to just try this. I was thinking about this. Last night I was going to go get a board. I was going to go get like a scrap 2x4 or something out of my shed. Because Dazola had a really good suggestion. And I want to share with you what that is. She said for squats, stand on a board. Put your heels on a board. I didn't go get one because I forgot. But I think, if I'm real careful, this will work just the same. I'm going to try it. And if all goes wrong, you'll all be here to see it happen. If all goes right, you'll be here to see that too. All right. If you're at home doing this and you got a board, use a board. Don't be crazy like me. I just forgot to get a board. Here we go. Squats. Dazola! You're right. That is a game changer. You've just changed the whole game. And I appreciate your suggestion. Thank you. Woo! Game changer. Yeah. It definitely makes me feel like that's going to help grow my butt faster. Thank you. Always looking for ways to to stay in a straight line, right? So many of you have given so many good suggestions, and I really appreciate them. We're getting better, aren't we? We're getting better. That's what we want. Getting better and stronger. Feeling good. We're going to do some regular flat bench right now. And then I think what I'm noticing is that today there's far less to try and get through with chest, triceps, and legs as there is on any other day. This is like the short day, it feels like. But remember, you got 2 more sets after this. So make it, all of them count. Here we go. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to watch my shoulders when I put these down. Because you don't want to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some lunges. Let's do some lunges, and we'll keep this bench close because we're going to need it here in a minute. Lunges, not my strong suit, but possibly yours. We'll get through these, and then we're going to do one of the favorites, one of our all-time favorite things to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. I never know what to do with my hands. Maybe I'll just put them down to the side. Maybe I'll just make them a non-factor. So somebody asked me, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, but how's your knee doing? I think a couple of you did, actually. It's good, thank you. I mean, it's not good because it's got arthritis. So yeah, that's not great, but at least I know what it is now, right? It's not like I got a torn ligament or something. I've got arthritis. I suppose it's possible that I still have a torn ligament too. I don't think I do. Arthritis. Got an x-ray. That's what they said. That's good enough for me. I know something's wrong. I thought something was wrong. Now it's confirmed. It's not going to hurt it anymore, I don't think, to continue working out and doing what I'm doing. If it does, there's nothing they can do about it anyway. Right? So it's not an issue for me. I will say, and this is important for me to say for a lot of reasons, but if there's something going on with you, you've got some kind of physical damage to your body, or your doctor is telling you, don't do this, it's going to make it worse, don't do this, do whatever. Listen to your doctor, don't listen to me. I'm talking about me doing stuff with my knee. It's my knee. And these are the choices I'm making with my situation. I would suggest that you, if you're going to a doctor for something, please listen to the doctor and not me. Please. I just said that I was going to do something else, I think, before I do this. Maybe I didn't. We're at a place right now where I want to do these. I threw myself off there by suggesting that you ignore your injuries. Had to clarify that. Don't do that. If I do that, I'm only affecting myself. I don't want you to think that's a good idea, though. It's probably not. Okay, so I got my speaker out here because I want to put my feet up on something. You don't have to. Last time I did this, I did it. I'm going to do it both again. Dips! Let's do some dips. Here we go. T-threat! Let's do some dips. T-threat lets me know when 20 minutes have gone by. And now, just so you can see this, this is still effective too. If you don't have something in front of you. We'll do one more thing, and that's the calf raises. And then I got questions to answer. So first, pigeon-toed. Pigeon-toed. Now toes out. And now feet parallel. All right. So one thing I want to suggest too, that is not because somebody asked me about this. It's because of a conversation I was having yesterday with a guy I work with who likes to work out. The stuff that I go through it really fast on here because I want to get through it. And then the second two sets, unfortunately, I have to do those fast too because then I have to go and rush and get ready for work and get there so I'm not late for work. So it's important for you to know that if you are doing these and you have if you have all the time in the world, you're going to get a lot more out of each exercise if you do them slowly and deliberately. Really think, like I was talking about with the donkey kicks, really think about the muscle that you're trying to work. Focus on it, take your time with it, and when you get all the way up to the end of it, really squeeze it. Really, really, really squeeze it. It gets all the blood going right to that area, and you want that because that blood is going to be what helps heal those muscles. So you want blood there, you want the squeeze, you want all of it. Just take your time. You're going to get more out of it if you take your time. I don't have the luxury to do that right now. Hopefully, someday I will. So the first question is from, I'm going to say that your name is Loyal. It's the number 1, OYAL _. What do you do for cardio? Loyal asks. I'm doing it. I just did it. I don't run because I can't. I really can't. That is one thing that I can't do with my knee. I can't do it. I could probably ride an exercise bike. I could swim. And yes, of course I know how to swim. I used to be a lifeguard. I know how to swim. So I could swim, I could ride a bike. Can't run. I have a hard time walking long distances because of my knee. It's okay. It's okay. It's all going to be fine. But that is not an option for me as far as cardio goes. But as you can see, doing the workouts that I'm doing here with you, I do them fast enough to really get my heart rate going. I don't rest a lot in between, which is a whole other thing. You want to be able to do that too. For me, this is my cardio. And if you do cardio otherwise, I hope you really enjoy it. Lots of great machines in gyms if you're a gym membership. Just get on them. Get on them and start. Don't feel like you don't know how to use it. I don't know what's this going to do. You'll find out real quick what each one of them is for, and you'll get your heart rate up. And even if you're on a treadmill walking, you're doing something. So don't ever think that, what you're doing isn't enough. If you're doing something, you're doing something. Robin B. Bobbin. Or is it Bo Bobbin? Robin B. Bobbin. Robin. Resistance bands. I actually have some. I do have them. Right here. My wife got me these for Christmas. And I've never even opened the box. Not because I appreciate it. I think it's cool. She was being very thoughtful. And the truth is, I don't know how to use them. I don't know how to use them, and I haven't really looked into it. I think, based off of what I've seen on other people's workout videos, these are really, really good. Really helpful. I have never used them. Also, I showed you this. This stuff that I got. This will turn my weights into kettlebells. You strap them in there and tighten this all down, and then I can do, different exercises with that. I've got this, which I love. I love this. I can strap weights in there and do that. I can do reverse curls with this because it's easier when you're holding onto a bar. You can't move your hands around, whatever. All that matters. I don't understand it all well enough to fully explain it, but I would like to use this at some point. I just think for the sake of the people who don't have a gym membership, who don't also have weights or a bench, you really probably don't have one of these. This is probably the last thing you're ever going to buy. So I haven't used it because of that. I may use it now and then and just see what it's all about. The other problem with it is it takes a minute to get those things, the dumbbells strapped into those things. So, and it also takes a minute to get them out. So I don't want to hijack weights to show you how to use something that you probably don't have. You know what I'm saying? Resistance bands, though, those are less expensive, far less expensive than anything else I've bought for my home gym. And I think you can get a lot out of them, and I think that it would be really cool to research that and go for it. And maybe over the weekend, will take some time and really try and do some research on them too. That might be a great idea. Thank you, Robin. So then, Ashley, we talked about the elevators. We'll do those tomorrow. We'll do some elevators tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. Amelia was on here. Amelia likes to run. So, Loyal, maybe you should go run with Amelia. Go run with her. She runs a lot, and she's good at it, and she gets a lot out of it. She appreciates it, especially when she's done, and she can say, I just did that. I just accomplished that, and I feel good. And that will stay with her for the rest of the day. Which reminds me, I was talking to somebody else, and I didn't talk to this person about whether or not this should be shared on this live or not. And so I'm not going to mention the person's name, but there was a conversation I was having with this person yesterday about feeling really, really good, except having trouble reaching that final bit of whatever goal that was set, right? And so I guess for me, I talked yesterday about how I have gotten down to, I weigh 172 pounds, right? And I have weighed that almost exactly every morning for 2 months. And so, I'm trying to gain muscle. I want to have muscles, right? And I don't think that I ever want to look like probably I don't know, what do they call those people? Bodybuilders? Bodybuilders. Like the big giant ones that you see flexing and whatever, they do contests. What do you call those? Strongman? I don't know what they call them. I don't necessarily hope to ever look like that. If I did, that'd be cool. Of course it'd be cool. But that's not my goal. My goal is to, if I'm just wearing regular street clothes, I think it would be cool if I thought there was a chance that somebody who walked by and happened to notice me would say, that guy works out. Right now, I don't think that's what anybody would ever think. They just think, that guy's skinny. All right, so that's kind of what I was talking about yesterday. I'm kind of at a place where I'm feeling better than I was before, for sure, but I'm not getting the results that I necessarily set out as goals, right? I'm not reaching those goals. I probably am. It's just going to take longer than I thought. And again, I've made some adjustments to what I'm eating, and we'll see what happens with that. But the point that I really want to make right now is that if you are working out, if you are doing things to take care of yourself, eating healthy, getting your heart rate going, breathing heavy, sweating, doing things that are making you working out, I want you to please really think about one thing. And this is really, it's simple. It sounds simple and it doesn't sound like much, but really what I want you to think about is you're trying. You're trying. And think about what that actually means. Before you were trying, you found yourself in a place where you thought, I don't like the way that I feel. I don't like the way that I look. I don't like the way that I'm thinking. I want to change everything. I want to change my attitude. I want to change my energy levels. I want to feel good, and I want to look good, and I want to feel good mentally. So you're doing that. Celebrate the fact that you're trying. Please concentrate on the fact that you were willing to take that first step, which is so hard for everyone to do. And it's so hard to stay in it until you start seeing the results that show you that you're actually getting something out of this work that you're putting in. Celebrate the fact that you're trying. And this person was saying, yeah, I feel good. I feel great, actually. I feel great. I know that I look better. I'm happier with the way that I look. But I haven't reached this final goal. And I thought, but you feel good. And you feel like you look better. You've got this thing that's holding you back now. That's making you not fully appreciate everything that you have absolutely earned and achieved, and nobody did it but you. So I just think that it's really important, all of us, myself included, to try to really concentrate on the fact that we're trying. We're trying, and we're seeing results. And we haven't gotten to where we want to be yet, maybe. Some people probably have. But we need to celebrate the fact that we're trying and we're doing it and we're working not every day. For me, I take 2 days off a week. I do have rest days and I do have cheat meal. But I am in a routine and I am trying, and I need to be proud of that. And I need to celebrate that, because the old person, the old me that wasn't doing any of that, was really not celebrating much of anything. I mean, I guess me, I'm a very, very blessed, fortunate person. I recognize that every day. But as far as I feel personally, physically, mentally, I I can't even say 1,000 times better. I couldn't say 1,000,000 times better. I don't know what it is. There's no way to really to put a number on that, but I'm so much better. Even though I don't really look the way that I set out to look, or probably feel better than I ever imagined I would, honestly. But I've got like a picture. I've got a vision board picture of a body, and I think that is what I want to look like. I don't look like that. But you know what? I look a lot better than I did before I started. And I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate that. I want you to celebrate you and your victories and your accomplishments that, again, you earned. Nobody else. I want you to appreciate yourself and the work that you've put in on yourself. Please recognize that's a big, big deal. And you should really, really appreciate the fact that you were willing to do it. Good for you. There are more things I want to talk about, but I truly have to get going because I need to get through the rest of my workout and I need to get to work. But thank you so much for being here. And we're going to be here again tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. Whatever questions that you have had, I will be made aware of them, and we will talk about them tomorrow. And then also, if you're not watching this live and you watch it later and you have questions you want to ask me, leave them in the comments. I'll find them, and we'll have stuff to talk about. But right now, got to keep going on the workout, finish it, and then get to work. So everybody have a really good day. Yes. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves.